here, but don't hold your breath, right? We've been sitting in this range here, so we can easily bounce up too. So I'm not really holding my breath with this market today. If we come down, maybe we'll come down a good 300 points right around this area, right above 29,000. That could be possible. But again, we're in this range, so we can also bounce up. So it's going to be a little tricky. Let's see what happens. Here we go. The market is opening as we speak. Once again, we keep faking like we're going to break below here, and we haven't broke below yet. So no promises on that. This range looks terrible. Terrible. Not my favorite type of PA, but it is what it is. Probably gonna watch this on the 1 minute. Yeah, watch it on the 1 minute. Chop City, yep. Chop City. You see it on the 5 actually. I zoom in. That is a lot of levels. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a little better. Hey Q Soccer Mom, good morning to you. Alrighty. First minute into this market. It looks like we got a little bit of a steep bottom wick there on the 1 minute. No promises on it. Gonna be nice and patient this morning. Those of you who were with us yesterday, small little 4K day yesterday, nothing crazy. See what we do today on stream. By the way, chat, follow me on X. I'm gonna start posting more on X. Trying to come to a medium here, meet everybody in the middle. Not the type of person to post payouts because I don't really care about it. But I'm thinking that right now in the trading space, there's a lot of new people. There's a lot of people who did not see me years ago. And I do believe in building up some type of credibility. So I think I may post some payouts on X. So if you guys want to follow that, you can follow me on X. I'll get the link in a second. Just to have like a little medium. You guys know I don't like posting stuff like that. Won't post everything, but I'll post once in a while. So there's a link right there in the chat. Rejected overnight offer it. Can't say small little 4K, nothing serious with such ease. Yeah, 4,000 is small. That is very small. It is small. Okay, let's see. There we go. To the downside. 182 points so far. Nasdaq, Nasdaq, Nasdaq. Big old 5-minute candle. 200 points now in this 5-minute candle. Where's my next zone? Got a zone down here at 29, 100. Right now we're in the 200s. So if we get down to here, that's another 200 points. Oh my goodness. Crazy volume. We respect it, but love seeing people get money. It says I'm blocked by you. I don't know why it says that. That's so weird. I don't block anybody on X, so it's very weird. We gotta message Elon Musk. What's the glitch, Elon? Why are people getting blocked for no reason? I literally don't block people on X. Just for it to jerk right back up. I know, right? Down 200 points. Now look at it. Back up 150. This is why I'm hands off there in the opening. I'm nice and patient with the opening. I'm not going to participate in the opening shenanigans. Let the market play for a little bit. Because even if you do participate, it's like, where's your stop loss going? My goodness. They're like, let's just stop everybody out and then let's make a move. Market maker logic. Let's get everybody to buy and sell. Let's get everybody. Let's just trap them all and make a move in a couple minutes. Jose, good morning to you. Uh-oh, Turtle Song is on. You know what that means? Market got to make up its mind. Market's got to make up its mind now. What we doing, market? Well, I will say with a steep wick like this, it would make me think it's gonna buy up with a steep wick, but I'm not messing with it for another 15 minutes probably. 15-20 minutes. I don't trust nothing this 9:30 candle. Not just yet. Let's see here. But chat, happy Friday to everybody. Let me know in the chat if you took a trade today. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you took a trade today. 2 in the chat if you haven't traded today. Let's see. 1's in the chat if you traded. 2's in the chat if you haven't. Where are we at with it today? I'm happy to finish off this week. Be nice to get a 1K trade, do a 5K day. That would be nice. We'll see what happens. Look forward to it. Need to see solid structure for a stop. Okay. 1s, 2s. Oh, it's kind of mixed. It's like 50-50. 50-50. Nice, nice. Here's the real test. Did everybody smile this morning? Yeah, that's the real question. Did you smile this morning? Hopefully you smiled. I hope you smiled. If you didn't smile, make sure you smile now. Always smile. We want you smiling. We want you happy. We want you feeling good. Got to be in a good mood, chat. Always be in a good mood. To the best of your abilities. While we're waiting on this market here we go. Coming back to the downside. Like I said, I just don't trust it. In the first couple minutes, it's all over the place. let's go ahead and do our daily affirmation. Got a couple more minutes till I'm gonna think about entering something. You guys know I like to wait the first 15 minutes or so. Daily affirmation 111 in the chat. 111's in the chat. Then we're gonna talk about some cash. Some cool stuff I got for you guys. Let me see, 111 in the chat. We got those ones going. More in those ones. Come on. Angel numbers. Alrighty. You are entering a season where things are finally starting to make sense. The confusion clears, the pressure lifts, and the right people find their way to you. You are not late. You are arriving exactly when you are meant to. Beautiful, beautiful. Just a reminder, y'all. A lot of people think they're behind in life, and I promise you, you're not behind. Just focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself, focus on improving yourself, the time just passes. You're not even worried about time. Or you know it, stepping right into your goals, you know. That's the key. The key is to work on improving yourself. Focus on that every single day. Things will start working out for you. Promise. Promise. How it works. Beautiful message this morning. Let's talk about some bonuses. I talked about it a little bit last night during Asian session, but it turns out a lot of people didn't know about Tradeify's bonuses. So when you get a live account, it works a little different than other prop firms. Other prop firms, when you get a live account, they condense all your accounts that you bought into one account, right? Not with Tradeify. So let's say you bought 5 accounts. Let's say you bought 5 50Ks. You got them funded. You've been trading well. You've been taking your payouts. Well, they're not going to condense it into one account. They're going to turn those 50Ks into 5 live accounts, ladies and gentlemen. Also, you will get paid your money and you'll start with a 0 balance. Okay. And as far as the bonuses go, with a 50K, you can win up to 2,000 on each account bonus. And it's a consistency bonus reward, right? It's a performance bonus reward on each account, guys. So if you got 5 50Ks and each account qualifies for the bonus, you'll get 2K for each account. So technically you can qualify for up to 10K extra cash bonus every month. So it's every 30 days in your live account, but you have to reach the parameters. So you're probably like, okay, what's the parameters? I'm gonna tell you the parameters. The parameters is you have to have 5 winning days of 250 or more. You could do that in 30 days. The money glitch, yeah. And then the second parameter is you have to make at least 2,000 within that 30 days. So you do have to reach both parameters for those accounts to qualify for the performance bonus. Again, it's a consistency bonus, and you may say, well, Linz, that's crazy, an extra 10K. Well, it's a way to reward the trader to stay with the firm, you know, but it's also, most people never make it that far, just being honest. Like almost nobody makes it that far, so it ain't like, you know, they're losing all this money or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. But I think that's pretty cool. And you may be saying, well, Linz, what if I split up my accounts? What if I have 3 accounts in a copier and then the other 2 I trade separately, right? That's fine. Let's say 3 of them qualify and then the other 2, you didn't trade them that much, and they didn't qualify. You will get the 2K bonus for those 3 accounts each. So you'll get 6K. Okay. So yeah, so they are your accounts are going to qualify individually, which I think is super cool. So yeah, I think that's cool. But you know, people are going to see that. People see performance bonuses and they try to go all out trying to hit it, and then they blow their accounts, right? So, but yeah, I just thought that was super cool. They updated their performance bonus rewards in April. Not a lot of people knew about it when I mentioned it last night, so I wanted to make sure I mentioned it this morning. I think that's Pretty cool, guys. I mean, you make 10K, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, right? 5 times. You get a bonus of 10K. So you really made 20K that month. And again, the performance bonus is on top of your payouts. It is separate. So you get your payout and then you get your bonus. Again, almost nobody makes it that far, right? 0.01% make it that far, 0.02%. Yeah, 250, but that's for the 50Ks. So my example was for the 50Ks. As you move up to the 100K or 150K, the minimum profit is going to be a little higher, okay? But the performance bonus is higher. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think for the 150Ks, the performance bonus is it 6,000 per account? I forget. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Yeah, it's on their website. Let's do this. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys while we're waiting here. We got another 15 minutes to go, guys. I'm gonna wait till 10 o'clock. So we have a couple minutes to waste here. So let's touch on this for about 5 minutes. It is on their website. So right here you guys can see. So okay, here it is. So for the 50K, here's my thing. I don't know why it says 4,000 now. I thought it was 2,000. I thought it was up to 2,000 for each 50K, but it says 4,000 here. So maybe it's 4,000. Wait a minute. So is it an extra 20K a month? Here you guys go here for the 100K. It's 8,000. 150K. It says 12,000. Huh. Hey. Hey. But yeah, guys, it's basically you're getting rewarded for consistency. I think that's pretty cool. What do you guys think in the chat? And again, you may say, well, why are they going to reward you for consistency? Well, because a lot of people, once they make a certain amount of money, they're going to put it in their own live account, then they're going to leave the firm. And the longevity of the firm gets profit splits from you. So as long as you're making money, the firm keeps making money. So keeping you around is beneficial, if you know what I mean. Oh, no, here it is, guys. I'm sorry. It is 2,000, like I said. 2,000 per 50K. You have 100K, the bonus is 3,000 for 100K account. You guys got 150K, the bonus is 4,500 for 150K. Pretty sweet. But again, consistency. You gotta, not focus on the money, focus on the consistency, right? Focus on your setups, process over profits, as we always say here. Not a bad deal, guys. Not a bad deal. Again, multiply it by 5. Hey, that's your 10K every month with the 50Ks just by doing your thing. You can take your payouts and do what you want with that money. You can take the 10K bonus and save it up. Interesting. Tradeify is the move. I'm telling you, they're secretly coming for that #1 spot. I do see a lot of people putting them in the top 3. See a lot of people putting them in the top 3 right now. I feel like they're low-key going for that #1 spot. They have a show now on YouTube, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but they got a whole New York session. They got host. They're on during Asian session. They got merch now, just like Top Step does. So I think they're trying to come for that #1 spot. My experience with them has been very pleasant so far. And even just with talking with them, I like where their mindset is. Their mindset is for the traders and to keep things fair. That's their main thing, is to keep things fair. And guys, I'm sure you guys see what's been going on with Apex and Top Step. A lot of people have been complaining about the way they're getting moved to live accounts. So you don't see that with Tradeify. But I like that they're doing things a little differently. Also with Tradeify, they're not oh, influencers get to do this, but if you're not an influencer, we're not going to bypass you. They're not doing none of that. So don't matter if you're an influencer or not, everybody has to stick to the same rules. And that's how it should be. That's exactly how it should be. So that's one thing we like about Tradeify, because I will say Apex definitely was favoring a lot of influencers and letting them bypass certain rules. You know, I did see quite a few people who they called them out. They're like, look, you filled my accounts, you won't give me my payout because of whatever small rule, but these other influencers post their stats. They're doing the same type of scalping I'm doing. How come they get paid, you know? And it's because when these influencers post 40K payout from Apex, 100K payout from Apex, $1 million payout from Apex, especially the ones who got the $1 million payout, you saw their stats. If another trader did that, who wasn't a big influencer, payout probably would have got denied. You know, so I think the rules should be fair for everybody. Point blank. Stay inside the range, shake my head. Does Tradeify charge fees once passing the evals? Nope. Nope. It says it right there above me. There are no activation fees. So they came out with a new model called the Select. That's what I got, the Select. In my opinion, the Select is the best right now. So with the Select model, there's no activation fee. So when you pass, you go straight into your funded account. You ain't got to pay nothing. And also, there's no subscription. To me, that's the best part. Because a lot of firms are doing the one-time fee, but not the one-time fee, but a lot of firms are doing that, but you still got to pay a subscription. So this is just one time. So if it takes you 2 months, 3 months, whatever it takes you, you know, you don't have to worry about, oh my God, I got 30 days. You know how people get. I've seen it. I've seen it from a lot of you guys. You guys are like, oh my God, I got 2 days left, or I got to pay again. You don't have to worry about that. No subscription. So take your time. Especially if you get into drawdown. A lot of people get into drawdown and then they Hail Mary it because they got 2-3 days left of their subscription. So they're like, F it, Hail Mary, but we don't want you to do that. Rico says, silly question, if you use a copier like Replicento for your props, does it copy entry, stop loss, and the TP? I never used Replicento, so I can't speak for Replicento. But I can say typically a trade copier does copy. We have to set it up to copy everything, like your stop loss, take profit. Usually you have to set it up that way. That's usually how they work. About 7 minutes here left, guys. Appreciate y'all being super patient with me here. I'm just waiting for the hourly candle to close here. Don't want to get mixed up in this choppiness at 9:30. Look at it, it's just been super rangy. Trying my best to avoid this range. 6 minutes to go here. Being nice and patient. Use a trade copier. On Tradeivy, I just use a trade copier on Tradeivy. Other than that, I like Tradivity's trade copier because you can make multiple. So like, sometimes I switch it up. I don't always copy 5 accounts. Sometimes I have a copier with just 3 of the accounts. I have a copier with just 2 of the accounts. So I can kind of like mix it up, you know? So you don't always have to copy 5, which is pretty cool. You can make your own little copier, you know? That part alone was messing with trader psychology because it's really just another bill unless you pass. Yeah. Yeah, so I like it because it's an investment, right? You can buy 1 account. Takes you as long as it takes you. Just focus on the process. And then you pass and then you're good. guys. I'm just banning somebody from the Discord. Joseph is so funny. Let me pull this up. Yo, she actually predicted it. I'm dead. Y'all are hilarious. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Yo, I can't with y'all. This is in the Discord, y'all, in the main chat. Remember we watched the video of her the other day? Look at, if you guys take a look at the market yesterday. Oh my goodness. This girl is gonna go viral off of this. I'm crying. That is funny. I can't, bro. I just can't, bro. Like, that drawing is like the worst drawing of all time. There is no way. What the heck? Do you mean Tradeify's group copier? Yes, yes. Yeah, Tradeify's group copier. Yeah, I don't use any other copiers outside of that. I used to, but I haven't used a copier outside of that in probably about almost 2 years now. So yeah, I don't know about the new stuff they got out there now. Good morning, Lenny. Look like a lawyer today. I look like a lawyer. That's funny. Okay, I do like the idea of buys here, but I wanted to wait till 10 o'clock. So what the heck, market? The heck is this? The hell? Come on, man. Come on. You couldn't wait another 3 minutes. You just couldn't wait another damn 3 minutes. You just had to take off right before the hourly closes. Sometimes the market just, you know. Chat, you know. We can't always get what we want for Christmas. 130 points. Got the nerve. Unreal. Struggling to get your Apex copier to work? Yeah, so on Tradeify, when you click on that, when you click at the top and you can see all your accounts listed, there's a thing that's called Manage Groups. You want to click on Manage Groups, and then it's going to say Group Name. Click the plus sign to add a new group, and then you can name it whatever you want. That's you naming your copier, and then you just drag those groups over to the right, whatever accounts you want to be inside of that copier, and then you click Save. Now, the big part about the copier is a lot of people do this, and I've done this myself by accident. After you create a copier, make sure you click on the copier, because if you don't, your one account is going to be selected, and then you go in with a big lot size thinking it's copying to the other accounts, and you ended up putting that big lot size on one account. Yeah, just make sure it's selected. It happens though. I've done it. And I was like, oh shoot, wait a minute. Yeah, so if you have three, so let's say you want to use one contract and you got 3 accounts, you have to put in 3, and it'll split it up and do 1, 1, 1. Yeah, definitely happens. Oh yeah, it did happen to you too, huh, Seven? I think I do remember you saying that. Yeah, I've definitely done it a few times by accident. Forget to click on it. It could go left real quick in this volume. 8 seconds here, everybody. 8 seconds. Crazy volume, 1 minute. What does the 1 minute candle look like? Oh, look at this. This is a good volume candle. 98 points. All right. Okay. It is 10 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. 7 o'clock for me, but look at the way this candle's in. How many seconds? 20 seconds? $100 points, 20 seconds. This is why I've been taking my time, because the volume has been insane. And I like to focus and get in where I can have a decent stop loss, because, I mean, look at this. All right, let's see. Where can this go? Where can this go? Well, I got a level right up here at 676. So how far is that? 170 more points. That's decent. We do have these highs over here, so don't want to ignore these highs here in the 560s. Right now we're in the lower 500s, but once we get up to the 60s, should definitely take a note of those highs. But for now, I mean, if we do continue up, probably look towards this area. Yeah, probably look towards that area. There's a lot of highs over here too. It could go to here too. Maybe take out those highs. That's another option. Just looking at the potential. Righty. Mal, we got Mal in the chat. What's up, Mal? I miss you so much. Is the dress to impress because you are winning, girl? Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. You guys like my shirt? A lot of you guys have been complimenting my shirt this morning. Appreciate y'all. It is a pretty nice shirt, huh? I figure it's casual Friday, so no suits today. We just put on a shirt. That's what I'll do, casual Friday. Monday, we're back to the suits. Back to our blazers. Okay, look at this rejection. What the heck? All right, market. Calm down, market. My goodness. Calm it down. Let's see. Trying to think of where I would want to get in, what I would want to see. I'm thinking that since we have these highs coming up, we're probably going to go straight to these highs and then get a retracement. But if we get a retracement before that, I would like that. I don't know how promising a retracement before we hit these highs are. We'll see. Because it's 50 points away. So yeah, I said 560, right? 560. I'll draw some minor zones here that I'm looking at, just in case you guys can't see my lines. So right around here, we're kind of looking. I changed the color. Give it purple. And this is a big zone. How far away is this? 32 points. Honestly, kind of looking at this like it's a zone 2. So maybe if we push above, maybe I'll take a little scalp. I don't even know if the scalp is worth it though. It may not be worth 50 points. I have a feeling we may get a big retracement. That's my only thing. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm looking at it visually. It would be nice if we, came down and went back up. That's not a promise though. But like I mentioned earlier, I do think we're going to hit those highs before we retrace. Those highs are in the 560s, right around this area. We're almost there. We're almost there. 563. Gotta be patient with this one, y'all. Sometimes when you're not on the train, you gotta wait for the next train. Angelo, good morning to you. Hope you're having an awesome morning. Shirt and necklace. Oh, you guys can see that on the screen? I forget. You can see y'all are analysts, so you guys see everything, right? You guys spot everything. What time frame I'm on? I'm on the 1 minute. I'm on the 1 minute, but I'm only on the 1 minute because of the volatility. I'm also looking at the 5 minute too. You guys can't see my water. Oh, you can't see my watermark. Let me see if I put this on. Okay, there we go. We took out those highs. You guys will be able to see what time frame I'm on now. So these highs right here is what I was talking about. So we may take out these highs before we get a retracement. So we just took them out. Now let's see what happens. Or we're gonna go full throttle on the gas. The zone is right here. Yeah, I put this box up over here. It says 1 minute time frame. I don't know if that helps you guys out. Let me know if that helps. This is a super rangy area, so you want to be careful here. I kind of drew like a small range here. But I also have this entire thing as a range too. So it's a range within a range. A little bit of a tricky area. You want to be careful. So I'm probably going to be a little bit hands off in this area. All right, this whole area, I'm probably going to be a little bit hands off. Trying to wait for price to wiggle out of it or something. Like I said, I'm going to be pretty patient. And we do have this area up here, about 120 points away. We just been up and up and up. Yep. No, I say no red candles, but no bearish candles. Up and up and up. Just on the 1 minute, we have bearish candles. The chat, this is where I would contemplate an impulse to get 100 points, but just because we flew up so much, I just feel like I'd rather see a retracement, you know? I mean, look, from here, we flew up 320 points. You know, I'd rather have a retracement personally than take an impulse here. 300 points is a lot, right? Even let me trade off the 1 minute, 5 minute. Yep, love the 5 minute. If there's a lot of volatility, I may look on the 1 minute, but yeah, the 5 minute is the main one. It's a lot of volatility, right? So me staring at this 5, it just gets a little boring. So I'm down to the 1. and I can kind of see a little bit more detail in here. Looks like it may be running out of steam. Is it running out of steam? Be right back, everybody. Give me 40 seconds. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Appreciate it. There we go. Okay. There goes the retracement. There we go. Come on down. Let's see. While we're waiting here, let's go ahead and do some membership recognition. Yep. You know what time it is. Shout out to all of our members. This isn't all of them, but just those who recently renewed in the last couple of days. I want to give you a shout out because I know you don't have to, but thank you so much for showing some love and support to the free streams. We got Ozzy Herbert, we got Tori Carmen, Rodney83, Brittany Grant, Babyzilla's 20s, all new members working on their first months. Wokey Charles with the 2 months. We got Rosebuds with the 9-month streak. D-Hub with the 7-month streak. And Denise World with the 5 months. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. And of course, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the subscribers, because where would we be without you, right? So those of you who show up to the streams and you like the streams, I appreciate you. That's one of the best ways to support the stream. So thank you so much. Okay, we got a little bit of a retracement here. And this looks like a higher low. So let's see. Think about impulse in this one, but am I too late? What's the 5-minute look like? 5-minute looks cool. What's the stop loss? 200. Okay. Let's give it a go. Thinking 1 micro. This stop loss is 100 points, almost 90 points. Go for here though. 16. About 116. Let's see here. We're in the 70s. Entries in the 90s. So I'm thinking first target is definitely gonna be the 50s. Move this over here. Gonna be the first target. I'll wait till then, and then I'll decide to, you know, what I want to do with risk. I'll give it a couple minutes. See if we can get that continuation here. It will be the last push to 760, not 760, sorry, 676. What am I, dyslexic? I may be dyslexic, who knows? Hi, Chaz. Good morning to you. Hope you're having an awesome morning. Alrighty, we've had such a great week, chat. I mean, we're big green this week. You guys have seen it. We're coming off of a 4K day yesterday, and also not just myself, but the members, those of you who are part of the Trading Lab members. 1,700 yesterday from Rico. Not 1,700, sorry, Rico. 1,100 yesterday, but he's up 1,700 on the week. Shout out to Rico, again, one of our Trading Lab members. Been learning from me every Saturday. Hashtag official in concepts. What I'm talking about. Also, another Trading Lab member. Hashtag official in concepts. $2,100. Some concepts are hitting. Concepts hit. So, just want to give a shout out to our members who are seeing progress, those who are learning how to trade from me. Love seeing that. Want to see more. That makes me smile. So shout out to them. You guys can check out their trades in the chat. In the main chat. Like I said, we've been trading very well this week. I don't mind risk on this one. It's only $200 risk. So we're cool with that. Let's see. Almost looks like a 3-bar reversal in the 5-minute. We don't like those 3-bar reversals. Right, brand new 3-minute candle here. Let's see if she holds. If she doesn't hold, it's okay. It's all good. We'll get him on the next one. Hit my set daily loss limit early today, but I'm green for the week. Let's go, D-Hub. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm glad you're maintaining that control, you know. And that's how you want to trade. You know, just focus on your goals for the week. You may have one red day. It's all good. It happens. That's kind of how I assess my risk as well. Like, we're pretty good for this week. We're up pretty good. So I'm gonna watch how much I risk today. This trade, just risking $200. We ain't risking nothing, really. Trying to see if I can get a continuation. More of an impulse trade. Don't get a continuation, all good. We still got plenty of room to take some more trades today. I don't want to lose. Let's see, today. Let's see, what's my loss limit today? I'll probably give myself a loss limit of maybe 800. lose 800 today, I'll cut it, and then I'll end the day in the green. But other than that, which gives me a lot of breathing room, right? I'm only risking like 200 per trade, so 800 loss limit gives a lot of breathing room. Alrighty. We are a little bit range bound, slightly range bound. I do have this level in here that we just bounced off of. So what will happen now, chat? Alrighty, there it goes. I should have added here. Oh yeah, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Should have added. I should have added, it's all good. Let's see. DP1 was hit, but I'm going for like 116. I may look to add to this. Okay, I'm gonna add. I'm gonna move my stop loss up a bit. I'll move my stop loss up slightly. I'm gonna put this on the 3-minute. You can see it a little better. Put some text up here. We got the original entry. We'll say added here. Added here is pretty clear, right? They even get a pop back up to the 50s here. That was a big candle. Pretty big candle. Let's measure. That candle was 132 points from the bottom. Holy. Holy. We're hanging around the 600s. I'm cool with us hanging around the 600s. I just don't want to come back down to the 80s though. And as I say that, but yeah, we can hang around these 600s. I want to see it pop back to 650 and then I will manage this trade. When I say manage this trade, I mean I'll probably move stops to break even. We can get back into those 50s. That was a big candle. So it was a big pop of a candle. Gonna be nice and patient here. What's the difference in Sunday's Trading Lab? See, there's 2 different prices. Yeah, it says it right up there. If you look at it, it says, I don't have it up here to read it off, but it literally specifies what it is if you just read what they both say. 2 different prices. One of them's a sale price, and one of them ends. So right now we got the summer sale going on. It will be full price after the summer sale. Let's see here. See if we can get a bounce back to the 50s. It would be beautiful. See if we can get that bounce here. Market's being a little edgy today. It's okay though. We don't mind. We don't mind. We are professionals. This is what we do. I do like yesterday's trade chat because yesterday's trade was crazy. What a great trade that was. Great trade yesterday. The execution was amazing. 145 points. So I'm just gonna follow my process here, chat. Like I said, we'll wait for us to hit TP1. I know we already hit TP1, but we came right back down, and I decided personally that I felt confident in this trade and I wanted to hold it. Obviously, I could have closed it out at TP1. I could have, you know, but I decided to add to this position and I decided to hold it. So that's on me. You know, that means I'm accepting the risk. You know, it's on me. All on me. And we are back in 80s. I said I didn't want to see us go to the 80s, and we're back in the 80s here. Really to prefer us to stay above those 80s. Do not like us in the 80s. Jerky and Jappy today, huh? You were so collected? Yep. Right now I need some water, so if I look like I'm zoning out, I'm really feeling like dehydrated. And I did not have my coffee this morning or my tea. I was running a little late this morning, so don't pay attention to my face expression, chat. The face of no coffee. And don't get me wrong, chat, I don't need coffee to function. I just want coffee. I just like coffee. I truly enjoy coffee. Really none other than that. I don't know how people say coffee gives them energy because it definitely does not give me energy. Like after coffee, I could have a nap or something. Not literally, but you know what I mean. I don't know how coffee gives people energy. Does it give you guys energy? Maybe everybody's body's different. I don't know. But I have it because I want it. You know? Maybe I'll get myself some coffee later today. Friday, right? It's Friday. We traded well this week. Maybe that'll be the reward. Let's check this out on the 5-minute. That's a bottom wick, then it's looking good. I love a rejection at the 80s. That's what I want to see. A rejection at the 80s would be beautiful. 15-minute candle looks terrible. Looks like it needs some help. It needs some milk. Don't like that 15-minute candle. It closes in literally 45 seconds. No energy. To the moon, damn it. Be funny. Same, I love coffee just for the taste, not to keep me up. Yeah, you know what? I think it's in people's minds that if they have coffee, it gives them energy. I think it's a state of the mind thing. It's all in your head. You just enjoy the coffee so much and it puts you in a better mood, which gives you better energy. That's what I think it is. It just puts people in a better mood. That's my thought process. The only thing about adding to trades is that it moves your average up if you don't add at your entry point. Move our average entry up by 20 points. That's not ideal, but that's okay. It's a-okay. Here we go, back in those 80s, chat. We're back in those 80s. Can we get out of those 80s? I don't want to be in the 80s because that means the buyers are having a hard time. There we go. Push up out of the 80s. There we go. There we go. Can we get some steam? Reject the 80s. That's what I want to see. Reject them. We reject. We do not accept the 80s. Oh, see, here we go. Here goes bipolar Nasdaq. Here we go. Catching these continuation trades is like pulling teeth sometimes. They can be a little tricky. It can be a little tricky. Was the news at 7 or 7:30? Let's just double check real quick. Oh, it was at 7. Okay. Trump speaks 10. Wait a minute. Oh, Trump speaks in 3 hours. Chat, remind me Trump speaks in 3 hours. Because I may forget. I just may forget. 3 hours. Y'all gotta remember, speaks in 3 hours. 10:30 if you're looking at my time. What's today's speech going to be about? Let's see. He's due to speak on Faith and Freedom Coalition Policy Conference in Washington, D.C. Interesting. Interesting. Going the wrong way, Nasdaq. Going the wrong way, buddy. All right, we blew past those 80s. We are in the 40s now. We're in those 40s. Looking a little heavy here. We'll see if the stop holds. Will these stop hold? Didn't want to give it more breathing room than that. 74 points is for a continuation setup. I mean, that's more than enough for a continuation. Maybe if it was like a bigger setup, I give it more room, but 74 points. If it don't continue after that, I mean, hey, that means I got in wrong time, right? And now we're bouncing back up to the 70s. Can we see the 80s again? Oh my goodness, we are in the 80s. Can we flip this candle bullish? What a miracle it would be. Oh my goodness, we blew past the 80s. Okay, we like it. We like it. We like it. We held. Now, my stop loss is not in a random spot, everybody. I do have a zone right here. So I put my stop loss below this candle because it's below my zone. And I'm just looking for us to hold this zone if we're going to continue to the finish line here. So that's why my stop loss is there. Again, we don't get that continuation. It's all good. All good. I'm cool with it. Cool with it. We don't get it. came all the way up here. So we came all the way down 132 points. Jeez. Jeez. Market not playing. 132 point retracement on a small time frame. We know Trump's never on time. Add another half hour. It's funny. My goodness, guys, this range is ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's the algos here. I mean, look at that in the 1 minute. This is just ridiculous. We have a big volume candle right here. So that's another reason why my stop loss is there. I mean, if we close below this big volume candle, then I got no choice but to think, okay, sell-offs coming in a little hot and heavy, right? That's exactly what I would think from that. Let's see. Let's see what Nasdaq does here. We're within 5 points of that stop loss. Will it hold? Will it hold within 5 points? Very, very close to it. Very, very, very close. Ah, there we go. Stopped out of that one. All good. You can get that continuation there. Now we're back into this rangy area here. Not a fan of this rangy area. May have to hold off a little bit. Let's see what it does here. What's the next zone? 500. Let's see what it does when it touches 500. Let's see. Here we go, right down to 500. Let me see, does it push through 500? Does it hold? Looking like... Alright, it's holding off there a little bit. Will it push through 500? Having a little bounce there. We see the 15 minute. Well, what that 420. Let's see. Looking a little heavy here. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. Getting past the 500s now. We keep touching it, getting past it, bouncing up slightly. I think it's gonna push through 500 here. Stalling a little bit. Let's see here. Let me know in the chat. How was your trading this week? How did you trade this week? Are you up on the week, down on the week? Let me know. How have you been trading this week? Let me know in the chat. That was the first loss we took this week. Let's see here. All right, we closed below 500, so yeah, it is looking heavy indeed. Be nice and patient here. Let's see. I'm up, teacher. Nice necklace, thank you. Mini green, nice, nice, nice. Nobody else? I'm gonna assume everybody else is in the red this week. I'm gonna assume. Having an amazing green week. Capital A. Capital A. So I'm gonna cap myself today. If today ends up being a red day, then I know how much I'm willing to lose. Maintain a good week. But I don't plan on ending today in the red. I do plan on ending today in the green. So being patient. That came pretty good here. I'm in 1 minute. Tricky because it looks pretty heavy. I thought we were going to come all the way down towards this area. Another 100 points. Must be bouncing off of that moving average. Yep. Just the way it was bouncing, I could tell. Let's see. See how this closes. About 2 minutes. Peace. I'm green, I'm down. Green, close to a payout. Let's go. There we go. Retesting opening range. Yeah, top of the opening range is right here at 465. Yep. But my thing was we closed below such a big volume candle, which, let me explain it a little better. Where's my arrow? This candle right here closed below this big volume candle, which led me to think the sells may be heavy, that we may continue a little bit more. So that's my thought process. I'm thinking there's still a little bit selling to go, y'all. We'll see though. We'll see how it closes. I don't like this in this corner. I'm gonna take it off. I kind of want a nice clean chart. Take that off too. There we go. Nice clean chart. All right, 5-minute candle closed. Interesting closure. Very, very interesting closure. You notice I don't just hop back into a trade. I just kind of wait for a better setup, you know? That's all. You guys see Grand Theft Auto on those pre-orders. Over 50 million copies sold on the pre-orders. Made about 4 billion in revenue already. I will say, I know they put what? They said they put like 2-3 billion into the game. But they made their money back. They probably should have budgeted to like 1 billion though. That way they would have made triple back. But then imagine being so big and so great that you make 4 billion on pre-sales. That's insane, right, guys? But they deserve it. They really deserve it. Rockstar is an amazing game development company. They put their all into their games. They do an amazing job. I mean, their games last you entertainment for years. You know, other games you play a couple months, you're done, you know. Yeah, for my GTA fans out there, incredible. I'm excited for this game. It is crazy that people are complaining about it being 80 bucks and 100 bucks. Like, you had 13 years to save up 80 bucks. You had 13 years to save up $80 for this game. No complaints. Green this week, halfway to payout. Ooh, all right, all right. Let's see. Let's see. 2 minutes. 2 minutes on this candle. Again, this was the big volume candle I was talking about. Price clearly has slowed up ever since we got up here, right? We got up here, we pretty much slowed up. Now it looks like we may close back above this. Let's see how this closes here. 50 seconds. 50 seconds on the clock here. In one day, I know, right? Isn't that crazy? $4 billion in one day. That's iconic. 4 billion in a day. I know a lot of people are like, why are people pre-selling and buying if it's a digital copy? What's the point? All people who don't understand business. They need to gauge their sales so that the server doesn't crash. It comes out. You don't want the server to crash. GTA 5, the server crashed, and now the game's even bigger now, so you know, you definitely don't want the server to crash. So they can gauge how many downloads are going to be happening at the same time. They can try try to see if they can get the server not to crash, you know, or even have the PlayStation, Xbox stores, you know, all the Play stores be prepared for the volume all at once. Let's see. Oh, we did close back above. We closed back above. It's just not enough for me. I'm gonna sit this one out. And I'm gonna sit this one out. My choice. Oh, it kind of looks like a bull flag in a way. What's the 15-minute look like now? I really don't like it too much. I don't like the 15-minute right now, so yep, happy to sit this one out. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. We're gonna be nice and patient here, chat. Let's see. Come on. Let's see how this closes. No more tricks, Nasdaq. Give me a smooth setup. You want a smooth setup? Because now you got me starting in the red. So let's see. Chat, we are. I'm gonna move this up some. Down 373. So the goal would be obviously to make back 373, but you know, you can make those goals into smaller goals. I want to try to go for 100, 150. 200 would be nice. 300 would be awesome. So I'll kind of play it that way, right? When I'm looking at my next trade, 300 would be awesome. Obviously, a break even on the day would be better, but you know, break it down to smaller increments. Love to see how this candle closes here on the 5. Well, less than 2 minutes to go. Gonna be interesting. Yeah, 1 minute. I'm thinking there's still steam left in these cells, as I mentioned. Look at it now. Not gonna take an impulse though. I will wait for closures. Took an impulse on the first setup, so now I gotta wait. And that's just me holding myself to stricter rules, right? A lot of people wait till they blow up a few trades, then they go to stricter rules, right? Me, if I blow up the first trade, stricter rules immediately. All right, we get strict, we follow the process. Four seconds. And I can tell already I don't like that closure, so now I'm gonna wait for the next one. It's all good. All good, all good. Patience pays. Remember, it pays. Most of trading is just sitting around waiting. Fortunately, but that is what it is. You know, you're sitting around waiting. See if we can. Is there any news? I don't see anything about news, earnings. Oh, this is for next week. Nike, next week on Tuesday, it looks like. MSC. Can I think of what that is off the top of my head? 1 hour seems like it's reversing. And that 15-minute wick. This reminds me of gold. Gold used to set up like this a lot. Yeah, like I said, I was thinking that the sell-off wasn't done. But I'm gonna wait for some candles to close based on the first one. But also looks like we're in a range, so I'm not even gonna sit here and gauge whether we're going up or down. We're in a range. You know, it's baiting people to take buys and sells right now. Don't want to be part of that bait. This is crazy. We're on the same time frame, same instrument. I'm on 30 seconds ahead of you. Price. No, you're not 30 seconds ahead of me. That's just the delay from the stream. The stream has like a slight delay. Candle close the same time for everybody. I'm trying to look for some tech news. Not too much tech news. Not too much going on. All right, 2 minutes left on this candle, y'all. 2 minutes. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a little fun Wordle game while we're waiting here. A lot of waiting today on stream. Let's play a little game. Give me a 5-letter word in the chat. 5-letter word in the chat. Five-letter word. We're gonna play the New York Times. Wordle. Give me a 5-letter word. This candle is insane. Oh my goodness. All right, let me pull it up here. Alrighty, here we go. Let me make it a little smaller. What is this ad? All right. Oh, there's a lot of good words in the chat. Let's try water. That has a lot of vowels in it, right? A, E, T, and R are common. Okay. So there's an A, T, and E in the word, but that's not the right word. What's we got in the chat? Bread. Oh, wait, there's no R, though. There's no R. Start. Human. Trust. Later, note the A, T, and E are in the wrong spot. Huh. Let me see. I gotta choose a different. Maybe L? Maybe leads? Oh, no. I need a T. What about beats? Let's try to switch those letters, the A, T, and E, in a different spot. See if we can find what spot they go in. Okay, so they don't go here either. So there is a T. So something, something, something. T, something. And the A doesn't go here or here. So either it ends with the A or it starts with the A. What kind of word is this? 5-letter word that starts with A, chat. Anybody know 5-letter word starts with A? I can't even think. Of course, when I need to think of one, I can't think of one. By the way, that 5-minute candle did close. Not a fan of the closure. Once again, so I'm going to wait for the next one. So we got 4 minutes to play this game. 4 minutes. Ah, angle. Angle. But there's no T, though. That's a good one, though. Maybe it ends with the A, then. Because there's no way. What 5-letter word starts with an A and the T is the 4th? No, it must end with the A. It's got to end with the A. It has to. There's no way. Right? Something. Try cheat. Chat, the T is in the right spot, chat. I don't know if you guys know how to play. So if it's green, then the letter's in the right spot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, the T is in the right spot. So that's the only letter we got right. What type of word is this? About. There's no B. But I'm thinking about just doing a random word just to see if it starts with the A, huh? Okay, let's see. We'll do something, something, some. Oh, I know. We'll do A, something, something, T-E. Right? Something, something, T-E. What can that be? I'm making up words, huh? A, something. Acute is a good one. An acute triangle. That's got to be it. Hey, Rose got it. Rose got it. Let's go. Nice, nice. There we go. Cute. That's got to be the only word that's 5 letters that starts with an A and the T is the 4th letter. It's got to be. That's a tough one. It brought us back to math class. Nice job, Rose. That was a good one. Yeah, I can't think of that word at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, now it's 8 o'clock, but still. Ain't no way. Okay, we are bouncing again here. We kind of got a double bottom on the lower time frame. Sort of like a double bottom. This being a bit annoying, to be honest. But the double bottom don't mean nothing to me. I still need to see something I like here on the 5. 34 seconds till the closure. I want to see how this closes. I see it to the downside still. I think it's just trying to get people to take buys. Nasdaq isn't a truth teller sometimes, chat, you know? sometimes Nasdaq don't always tell the truth. Haven't heard that word in a while? see. I'm in trouble keeping my eyes open, chat. I'm so tired. My goodness, just staring at this. Okay, let's see here. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. We got 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Let's see if we get something out of this one. While we play, we'll play this color game. Okay, I didn't even see it. All right, let's play the daily color game. I gotta make this color. Is this like a gold? Like a dark gold? Oh no. Like, it was a little darker, right? Was that it? Was that it? I'm gonna go with that. Oh, I was close. 96%. Okay. Next one. 2 minutes, chat. Or not 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Ooh, it's a nice, like, sage green. Like a darker. Oh, wait. Let me make that color. What the heck? How do you make that color? Maybe a little more gray. More darker. Like right here? Oh, I was off. 81%. It's not bad. Orange. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really remember it. Probably wrong, but what's he gonna do? Oh, 96%. All right, y'all, 2 more. Like a bright pink. It's definitely down here. I don't know, something like that. 92%. Okay, last one. Less than a minute. A little bit less than a minute. Or no, I'm sorry. We did have about a minute to go till this candle closes. Was that like purple? Oh, I don't know. I forgot what that color looked like. Oh no. I don't know. Oh, it wasn't. It was like pink purple. Okay. Game over. 44 out of 50 is not bad. We're in the top million out of 7.3 million today. Jeez. I thought I did good. Chat, my placement was 1 million and change out of 7 million people today. What the heck? Alrighty, we got a little bit of a liquidity grab here. Pushing up, candle closes in 5 seconds. Did a little bit of time wasting, playing that little game here. Take a look at it again. 4 hours, not too helpful. Honestly, in the 1 hour, see, from a 1 hour perspective, we could fill this wick. right? That's from a 1 hour perspective. It does still look bullish on the 1 hour, in my opinion. So I feel like this is a tricky spot. I was thinking we needed a little bit more of a retracement, but I am going to be going off of the 5-minute close here. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be a little bit more of a scalper today. I'm going to go off of that 5-minute. Whatever way it closes, the way I'm going. Let me know in the chat. Who's still here in the chat? Let me get some ones in the chat if you're still here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've been enjoying the stream today. No, it's been a little bit slow. Can't help it when we're in these ranges, you know. Not much we can do about that. All we can do is put our best foot forward. And my goal is to get a little small trade in. Make a little bit of money back, and then the next trade hopefully is the big banger. The first one isn't. Like the way this looks now. Look at it now. Looks more favorable to me. And you know, honestly, we kept trying to get up here. We kept failing. We kept failing. We kept failing. Let's see. You know, 1 minute. Still forming this like pennant shape, I guess. That'd be 5 minute. 98 points, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez, not giving nobody a chance to get in anything here. There we go, loving those ones, y'all. 98 points. RIP to those who took impulsive buys here. I'm sure this liquidity wake and all that. The double bottom aspect was probably getting people to buy it up. They know what they're doing. Gotta be careful. You know, days like today, a lot of people can get tripped out in that range. The best thing you can do is, especially if you lose twice and you notice it's a range, just wait before you go on tilt, right? Just wait. Because next thing you know, you're going to be forcing setups in the range, you know? But I am liking the idea of coming down somewhere in here. Looks a little better on a 3 minute. Somewhere down in here. I like the idea of, maybe I'll make this a different color. I'll make it gray. $100 points left of it. Market's just leaving everybody behind today. They said, forget you. Forget you. Goodness gracious. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. Actually do 2 lots. And like I said, just simply going for 86 points. So yeah, I am down 373. You can see right here. So now my goal for this isn't so much to make the 373 back, but I can get these 80 points, be about what, 320. So I'll make back almost the whole thing and just kind of reset myself for the day. If for some reason it goes even lower, that's cool too. We'll see how this plays out. Be patient with this one. Let's see, go Nasdaq, go. How do you see Asia low now that price swept London high? Honestly, I just look at my levels. So right now it depends on how price acts on my levels. It depends on the day, you know. This isn't the type of day where I'm gonna look at Asia low early on. It just depends on the day. You know, the way price has been moving today, not the day I'm gonna look at Asian low immediately. You know. Let's see here. Have a bounce up in the markets here. Have a bounce up. Let's see. If I lose this one, then I'm done on the day because I'm big green on the week. So I'm definitely gonna cash out this week with a nice payout. So I'm limiting myself on what I do this week, or not this week, but what I'm doing today. Definitely gonna limit myself. So if I lose this one, then I'm done on the day, locking in for a payout. And you know, that's how you want to treat it. You know, you want to discipline yourself. It's very rare that I'll take 2 losses in a row. So if I do, you know, those are days I'll typically just cut myself for the day. Especially if I'm having an amazing week. Not gonna lose all that progress. You know what I mean? Right now I'm looking at it, if we do come back down to entry, will be interesting. I can calculate how much would that be, about 80 some points. Let's see. Come on, Nasdaq, be nice, be nice. Stop loss is huge. Yeah, stop loss is huge here. But I mean, the volume is big today, so big volume. Stop losses are going to be a lot bigger than I would want them to be. Market structure wise, there's a higher stop loss that may be better, but not in points. But if we're just looking at like market structure, we just flew up 97 points. 97 points, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop loss down to that top wick. And if it does come back up, then it'll take me out there, but I choose to move it down to that top wick. We're in the 480s. Oh my goodness. What a closure this previous candle was at 11:15. My goodness. That's a pretty strong 5-minute closure. But we did come up to a strong rejection zone as well. Like I said, if I lose this one, I'm locking in my profits on the week. I had an amazing week. So this one's a loss. It's all good. We cashing out, baby. We are cashing out. We taking our cash. Let's see. Yeah, we come back to the rangy area. Yep. Sometimes when right after 9:30, if it gets rangy, sometimes it sets up better during power hour. So it is possible that later on today there may be a way better setup than you know, what we're seeing in these ranges, you know. So far this range chopped me up one time. I don't want it to chop me up the second time, but if it does, it does, you know. But that's the thing about trading, right? You have to recognize it as a trader. You gotta say, okay, the range chopped me up. I'm gonna take my green for the week and walk away and just wait till Monday, you know. But other people, you know, they're having a great week and then they just so focused on trying to make more, trying to make more, trying to make more, you know. That's not how you want to think it through, you know. You know what I mean, chat? Okay, there we go. Stopped out of that one. So I'm gonna take today as a red day, and that's it for me today. I'm gonna get my payout. I'm gonna take my cash. Had an amazing trading week. And we'll do it like that, right? So that's gonna be it for today's stream, everybody. I'm gonna lock it up for today. So I hope everybody trades well. Thank you guys for coming to the streams. Have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing Friday. Alrighty. Don't forget to smile this week. And I will catch everybody Monday morning. If you are a Sunday Trading Lab member, I will catch you on Sunday. Alrighty, everybody. Have a safe weekend. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye now. Manifesting to be sitting here, present, confident, seeing it, executing it. What the hell? What was the reason? What was the reason? So I think I'm gonna add to this position my stops to break even. Boom, boom, and boom. Day, come on, 1K. 690 with micros, and I'm gonna close that. Hose is mad, chat. Chat, hose is mad, chat. Hose mad. Hose mad. All right, chat. Close your eyes and sell. Here we go. Just don't even look at it, chat. Why would you put a stop loss on it? Are you crazy? Why would you use a stop loss? It can't get no better than this, chat. Oh my God, she's up $5,300. We're gonna close that trade. $5 grand live on stream.